Hello everyone, welcome back to another hacking video because they seem to be very popular on my channel. Anyway, so we are doing ColldBox Cold Security. That's the title of the room anyway, or it is just ColldBox, easy. So, we will start off by copying the IP address, exporting it as I always like to do for convenience, and off we go. So, we will always just start off by doing an nmap scan because I always like to know what we can see. What's out there, and what is potential attack vectors anyway. So, we have a port 80, very nice. So whilst that is scanning on, we will go have a look at port 80. Let's full screen that. Let's go have a look. We have a WordPress site from the looks of it. The ColldBox is here. Welcome to the ColldBox, a machine designed by Cold. And what does that take us to? A Twitter account. I assume the creators? Yes. From the North Pole, the hackersnow.com. Well, go follow him if you would like to support him, which is always a good thing to do. So we have a comment. Ah yes, proudly powered by WordPress. Sir Hot. I like the machine, it offends me that it is cold inside, long life to heat. So we have a login page. We have comments, okay. Let's have a look at our nmap scan, shall we? That's all they found was a port 80. Well, that's all good. We will clear the terminal. We will do a GoBuster scan, I think. Since we have a website, let's see what they're hiding from us, shall we? Let's paste that in. So we're doing the same GoBuster directory with the U for URL and then the W for the word list, which is common. And then we have the extensions, that's it. So we have anything worth noting. Hidden, license, I guess we can check that out. You have the login page as we found admin. Okay, so the most important thing there is hidden. So let's just go to this hidden directory. Urgent, cold. Okay, that's a username. You've changed Hugo's. That's another username. When you can send it to him, so he can continue uploading his articles, Philip. That is a third username. So we're going to start with cold, just because it's a ColldBox. The title is ColldBox Cold Security. So cold, I assume, is the guy who made it, and probably the admin. So, do we just want to have a look, see if there's anything else hidden here? There's probably nothing else hidden after this, but let's just have a quick look, shall we? Yep, there is nothing worth looking at. So, since we have a username, which I'm just assuming it's the admin, we will probably do a WP scan, so a WordPress scan. So, I think the WordPress scan, they've changed it recently. Oh, I don't even think it was recently. It is WP scan. If you need help with WordPress scan, do double hyphen and then go help. That will give you everything about WP scan, which is really helpful. There you go, there's quite a lot of it. Oh, bless me. So, we will continue with this WordPress scan. So do WP scan double hyphen URL $IP /WP hyphen login.php. So that is the exact URL of the login page. We'll do hyphen capital U, and we will paste in. What did that do? What is going on? Just cancel that. Clear the terminal. I will just write in the username manually. It was COL. Actually, no, it was a C0 LL. No, LDDD. There we go. That is it. C0L double D. Then we do hyphen capital P for the word list, or which the passwords cracker is going to use. So we'll use /USR /share /word list And then we shall use RockU just because RockU is my favorite. And we'll press go. And I'll explain some of the things we can see. Yes, update the database. That is fine. So it will give you some interesting finds. It might have, like, it might find weaknesses that you might be able to exploit and things like that. And then at the very bottom, it will show you the password attacks it's doing. So there's the username, and that bit there is the password it's trying from RockU. And it is going through a ridiculous amount of passwords. It will take 54 minutes, but it won't. It should find it a lot quicker than that. And we are done. What was that? It should take 16 seconds. So Coldd's password is 98765432110. So we will copy that. Fantastic. So we will go username, Colld, and then just paste in his password. We don't need it to remember us. And if it's WordPress, most people know good at privilege escalations with WordPress. So the box does seem pretty laggy. Or we don't have the right password and it's not logging us in. Either way, we did log in. Success. Awesome. Thank you, WP-Scan. So with WordPress, we are using an older version of WordPress. I can tell that immediately because it's asking you to update now, which is good that he doesn't have an updated version. So my favorite way to get a reverse shell on WordPress is going through plugins, because you can just upload a file straight away. So we will click on plugins, add new, and whilst that loads, since it's a bit laggy, we will get a PHP reverse shell. So let's go to Pentest Monkey, PHP reverse shell. Agree to Google's terms. I specifically want the Pentest Monkey because I know it works. I've used this one before. So let's just copy the raw version. Just copy that. We will nano, what do you want to call it? PHP rshell.php. And we copy and paste everything. Now go to the very top of the page. Well, we went past it. And thank you to their comments, we know to change these two things. This is our attack box IP, goes here. We go 10.10.196.111, and then we also change the port number. And we will use port 45s, because that's easy to remember. We press Ctrl S to save, Ctrl X to exit it, and just list to see if it's there. It is there, awesome. So, we will upload plugin to the plugin page. We will click Browse, we go to our home directory, and select the PHP reverse shell, and we will install it. And it will give us an error because it's not in a zip format. Just ignore that error. It's always given an error when you've done this. Yeah, it could not be installed, but it's done what we need it to. So now, what we need to do is, let's just copy this a sec. We need to go to the URL /wp content /uploads. There we go. Okay, so once you head to that page, start up your netcat listener. So netcat-lvnp on the port number 555. Enter. So that's all set. Now, once your listener is set up and going, we will traverse through the directories until we find the PHP reverse shell that we uploaded. We will click on that, and voila, success. We have gained access to this machine. So we would like to upgrade our shell to be an interactive shell. So we will do I'm just trying to get the copy and paste version here for my one. Okay, so we want Python 3. I just like the Python 3 one. It seems to work more. So paste this in, or just write it in yourself. And then we will make it into a full interactive shell. So export the terminal. Then we will press Ctrl Z. And then we will finish it off by putting this in. And it should replay our command as it has. We press enter once. We have a fully interactive shell. Now we full screen this. So, what did we need to do? We needed to find user.txt and root.txt, and both of them in their encoded format. So, we will list what we've got, and then let's have a quick look at our ID. Okay, so we don't have anything interesting. So let's go cd to home. What can we find? We've got the user cold. Let's have a look what he's got. We've got a user.txt. Let's cat the user. Permission denied. Can we tack it? Sometimes that works. Damn. Okay, so we need to escalate privileges. We just need to move up a little bit. So let's try and find what we've got like access to by using the find everywhere or root user root permissions 4000, and then obviously send all the junk to dev null. What do we have here? Anything interesting? Find. We've got find. That is something we can definitely check out. Let's head to GTFO bins. Let's see what we've got. Actually, can we... This just not working. Okay, so let's do find. Let's go find. Okay, so for sudo, if the binary is allowed to be run by sudo, let's use this. I don't think we'll be able to use sudo. Let's just quickly check. Sudo -i. Oh, so -l. I'm an idiot. Sudo -l. No, we are not. Okay, that's fine. So we will use the suid, and we can't use the top one because we can't use sudo. We will use the bottom one. Copy. Paste that in. No such file or directory. Okay, because that has told us it doesn't know where find is, we will go to find, and we will go /usr/bin, and so we're telling it its exact directory. So then it will start off looking for find where find is, and then it will execute that command. And to check where find is, just come up here and look here. We did get it right. USR bin. Nice. So we will press enter. It didn't work because... Why didn't it work? What the hell is going on? Okay, so we had to go to the root directory because we couldn't tell, it couldn't figure out where it was going. So yeah, so go to the root directory, then paste in that command or write it in yourself if you like. And so we should have root privileges. So if we just type an ID, see how we have the EUID root. So this machine is ours. So we can cat the home cold /user.txt. Very nice. Then we'll cat root.root.txt. There we go. There is both of our flags. And just as they're going to be blurred, so best of luck with that. If you followed along, you should get it quite easily. But we are going to decode them just to see what they are. Give me offline cyber chef, please. Then we'll just go magic, just because it's the best. So, that looks like Spanish. I'm going to translate it in a different tab. The first flag, congratulations, first level achieved. And the second one is fake. It is in Spanish again, I assume. I just assume it's Spanish. It looks Spanishy. Did I not copy and paste it? What? Oh, okay, yeah, I see what I did wrong. What? Copy. Copy. Paste. Bake. Oh, jeez, okay. And this one translated is... Congratulations, machine completed. Awesome, that was nice and quick. Thank you guys very much for watching that. I hope you enjoyed and learned something new. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.